Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another new edition of the review of the mass adoption training of the previous day. My name is Geros Mufon Komo from Money in the Kringle community, and you're right there on MOFFO Money TV French. And right here, we help to get you to be aware of what took place in the mass adoption training of the previous day. Yesterday, I was not around, and that is why I didn't shoot. This live yesterday, but today we are here, and I got great news for you guys. We had a whole lot as far as the Congo community is concerned. The last training, and let me tell you, unfolding all this year does not mean that you should not attend the mass adoption training. The mass adoption trainings are taking place every Monday and every Wednesday when it is 4 p.m. West and Central African time. So I urge you to do all the necessary to always go to these trainings and get it from the horse's mouth. Despite the fact that you may be occupied with one thing or the other, you may not have the opportunity. I will still be there to do the review. But guys, this is something that you must get it from the horse's mouth. So, what went on the last mass adoption training? On the mass adoption training, admin gave us a whole lot. The first thing that we talked about was the new poster for prospection in the Congo community. That is the poster that we had now is that we are hiring in the Congo community. Guys, is that not fantastic? I love that poster and I'll be sharing it like crazy. So the new poster is out and he told us that by the end of this weekend, you already have the opportunity to use that poster to tell people that we are hiring and they can join the Congo community and get the whole lot of benefits or the whole lot of opportunities that we have with us. So the new poster is what admin started with. The second thing, guy, is the exchange. And admin said he had good information and bad information concerning the exchange. And he started with the bad information and he went on with the good information. So we are going to examine the good and the bad information that he exposed concerning the exchange. And thirdly, we had the Chief Justice. Woo! The Chief Justice was brought on air. It was such a shock to us. And the Privy Council is already being constituted in the Congo community. And who knows what is a Privy Council? Yeah, this is language that is a little bit bigger than we think. But the Congo private community and TBC as a medium of exchange has different set structures that are in place to run the Congo community. So we are about building one of the biggest body of the Congo society, which is the Privy Council. So the Chief Justice was nominated, and you are going to get who is the Chief Justice. Guy, can you imagine? I'm going to dig it back to you. And the last thing that Admin talked upon that was so great is about K-Love. 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 I can sing for K-Love. I can chant for K-Love. I can stand for K-Love. I'm a K-Lover. Man, K-Love is on its way to $100. Admin explained to us and showed to us how he is strategizing for K-Love to buy this time that he's speaking, that is last Wednesday that he was speaking, to be next week $50 as far as the value of 1 K is concerned. So how is this possible? Are we on the trajectory? We are going to examine it as we pull along with this other edition of the review of the mass adoption. And those are the different headlines that the admin of TBC examined in the past mass adoption. So we are going to go straight forward into them and unfold all this great information and permit you to understand more detailedly what it took place in the Kringle community in the last meeting. Now, I'll share my screen and take you to the Kringle back office and we'll look at the different areas of which the admin tried to share with us. Right here, we go on and we're here in the Kringle back office. Guys, the first thing
Anxiety disorders
that we should
affect
take into
7% of
consideration that
people
is
worldwide.
more important than any other
Some,
thing
like Chris
is
Merkel,
that
suffer
we
with
have
post-traumatic
a
stress.
24-hour
A
team
former US
which is
Marine, he
there to
spent 2 years
cater
in
for
Iraq
whatever
and a
issue
further
you have.
3 in
If you're new in the
Afghanistan.
Kringle community, you
His
don't
distinguished
know
military
anything,
career has
or
come at a
somebody has
cost.
brought you new in the
It's
Kringle
been said many
community
times that
and
war
he,
is
he has not
90%
showed
of
you
time just sitting there
anything,
just bored out of your
here
mind, and
is the
that 10
place to
seconds of
come.
insanity
Go
where you don't
to
know
the
what's
member
going
helpers
on.
desk and
then you
get
spend the rest of your life
somebody
trying to figure
to
out, what
guide
did I
you all
do?
along.
What did I
So
feel?
let me
You
get
don't
into
have
my
time to
trigger back
process any
office
of that.
as we get to
I saw one of those
understand
big armored Amtraks
what
get
I'm trying
hit
to
by something that
expose to
split it
you.
in half.
So let me
15 or 20
try
Marines
to.
running around on
Hello
fire. Most of
again.
them are blown in
Regardless
half.
if this is your
When you're
first
just driving
time
by,
logging on into our website
something
for
like
the
that will
millionth
never
time,
leave you.
I'm here to
These
reassure you
horrors
that
of
we can
war
help
have
you
not just
anytime you need
impacted
it.
on Chris, but on his wife and 2 boys.
It doesn't
So
matter if you forgot your
One
let's get to
night,
the back
I was
office.
sleeping and I
or
woke
you're
up
having trouble
and
completing
he
facial
had me
recognition.
pretty much in a headlock. And I said, hey, babe, what are you doing? And he was staring me straight in the eye, but he didn't see me.
So let's just give it some
And we hear
seconds
his
to
car pull
load.
up.
There
We
we
just kind of,
go.
okay, Daddy's here. Everyone just kind of goes in panic mode because we don't know who's going to walk through the door.
My family's built almost like a protective layer.
Just give it some few
make sure
seconds
I
to
make it
load. The
through my
internet
day.
is not so good, guys. It's raining cat
He's
and
never
dogs
been
here
violent,
in Kuala
thank
Lumpur.
God. I don't
Since
think he
early this
would,
morning,
but there's
we are
always
on
that
a
thought in the back
heavy
of my head, like,
downpour.
what
So
if? What if
you're just
today's
making
the
it
day
out. So
he
also
snaps?
it affects the internet. So right here, I was trying to talk to you about the member helpers desk. So if you're new in the
Conventional
crypto community,
psychotherapy
come to
techniques
this
were having
area, or you
limited
have any
success.
issue. Is it a
So Chris
password? Is
started
it a
virtual
reset of
reality
email?
exposure
Is
therapy
it
at a research
bounties that
lab
are
at the
not due? Is
University of
it
Southern
payment that is not
California.
going through? Come to
Why don't
these
we get started
guys.
and then we can
They
talk
are
some more
increasing in
after
number every
you
day,
get
and they are
going,
working
you know how to
24
put that
hours
on,
a
all right?
day, 7 on 7.
Pioneering
So get to these
psychologist
guys
Skip
and pick any
Rizzo
person of your
believes this
choice and
technology
get
can
to
be
him
used as a
and let
tool
them know
to
that
help
they
patients
need
access
to
traumatic
go
memories.
along to
Yep,
help you
yep.
resolve the issue. So admin
So
is
this is
so bent that we are doing
going
things
into
differently,
Iraq, an
and we need
initial
to
push into
use this
Iraq. Going to see
opportunity,
Nazareth.
and we need to help everyone to understand what we are
My guys
doing.
are all pumped
Still
up.
on this
Here we
same
go.
light, admin said we have the
We're
new
helping
tracks.
patients to
The new
confront and
tracks
process
for
difficult emotional
uh,
memories by putting them
prospection
back
is
in
out. And
simulations
we are
of
on
what
the
they were
line to
traumatized in.
build the
That's when I
new
see our
team,
guys
which
getting blown out of the
is what
vehicle,
we call the rotator team, which
and
is
I
being
can't
built
get to it.
right
I'm
now.
stuck back here in
So
this
this
convoy.
is
So
an opportunity for us
The
to
problem is when people
go on
avoid
with
thinking
building
about or
the new team.
processing or
So
going to
I
places
think
that
the
remind
tracks
them of the
were
trauma,
here.
they never get better.
contact on the left side. So we start engaging. I'm hitting multiple people now. We have people running alongside the building.
Let's get the
This
tracks
virtual war
here.
zone has been designed to
A
mimic a
while.
specific
We
event
must
during
do
one of
something.
Chris's tours of Iraq.
Last chance for TBC. Price of gold against offshore price today.
It might look like a
We are
computer
putting a new
game,
message.
but the
So here
immersive
we go.
experience
So
is
a new
able to
message
trigger
is being put on
memories
the
that
posters
are all
right
too
now
real.
as they come out. So
I'm
this
not
is what
reaching
you'll be
back in my
having
mind to try
in
to go,
recent days to
okay, about
come.
5-6 years ago,
You'll
this
be
is what
having
happened. I'm
this.
saying, okay, this is what I'm feeling
KLUV
right
Feed
now.
the Poor in Ivory Coast
Opens
on
up that
August
file in my
22nd,
mind.
2022. And you have it right down here
By
also
helping patients to
in
process and
French.
cope with these
KLUV and
traumas,
Nuri
the technology can be an effective tool in their treatment.
le 22 ou
This
22.
will be a big year.
So
And that's why I find
the greatest thing
clinical
now that we
virtual
have is
reality
that
so
what guys
compelling
we are
because it's
hiring.
not just about
Apply
playing games,
now.
it's about
And
doing
you know the
something
former message was
to help
that
you,
you should
you know. And that's really
give an
what
initial
excites
of
me in the work that we do
$300
here.
to have the opportunity to have
2016 might
$100
become a
come
more
January
virtual world.
2023. Since
It
the
will
core
also
team is
be a
full and the
more unequal
replacement team
world than
right
ever
now, yes,
before.
the message is what?
For the
Apply
first time,
now.
the
$1,000
richest
US
1% of
guaranteed
the
offer.
population will
Full
enjoy a
training and
greater
support
share of
provided,
global
meaning that
wealth
what? As you
than
join
the
the
other
crypto community,
99%.
you can earn up to $1,000 guarantee, and you know what the
On
work
the
to do to
23rd of
earn the
April
guarantee is all
2016,
about. So
the world will
you'll be
celebrate
trained
a
on that,
writer
and you'll
who's
be
touched
supported to
rich
be able
and
to earn
poor
that. So
alike.
we are going to have these
His
tracks
works have
as
been enjoyed in
early
more
as
than
next week.
100
So guys, be
countries, but
ready to
nowhere
use
more
these
than his
tracks to go
homeland,
out there to shake the
England.
whole social media landscape and make people to know what is taking place in the crypto community. So Admin just said we should be ready, available to
2016 will
get this.
mark the
And you know where
400th
to get it? It
anniversary
will
of
be at
William
the
Shakespeare's death.
marketing area. Oh, the exchange is there.
Backstage at the Barbican Theatre in London,
Ooh!
preparation is underway for
The
one of the
exchange
Royal
is
Shakespeare
there.
Company's
I
busiest
didn't see
ever
it. I'm
years.
seeing it right now, guys. We are coming to it. We are
This
coming
is
to
a
see
good
what
place
the
for Shakespeare at the
exchange is
moment.
all about.
A sort of
The
hot, exciting
exchange
place
is
to do
there.
exciting
Mamma,
Shakespeare.
mamma.
Transformation coming.
So I was trying to tell
Scenes
you
like
that this
these
is
will be
where we have
replicated
this
around the
poster.
world in an
KLUV
international
contribution
program
poster.
of
So by
productions to
next week, you
celebrate the
just come
legacy
here
of the world's most
and you
famous
generate
writer.
it. You generate the KLUV poster.
This
So you're
particular
going to choose
anniversary
the
will
country.
be marked in many different
Yeah,
ways
we have
next
here
year,
the different
as we all
campaigns.
just
We
take
have
stock
Togo,
to
Ghana,
appreciate the
Uganda,
fact
Nigeria,
that Shakespeare has been
Cameroon,
such a
and Ivory Coast was doing the
massive
second
part
round.
of
So you get
the
one,
cultural
you can
landscape
get Ivory
of this
Coast
country
campaign,
and
and
the
you click
world.
on generate. So we'll be coming to do this from next week once the new tracks are out. So that was the first great information that admin
Actor and Royal
exposed to the
Shakespeare Company
community.
ambassador David Tennant
So the
has
second
forged
great
a hugely
information that
successful
admin
career on the
shared with
back
the
of the
crypto
bard.
community
There's a whole
is
raft of
that
stuff
of
that'll
the
be around
exchange,
next year.
guys. The
Everywhere you look, there's gonna be a bit
exchange,
of
guys.
Shakespeare, I think.
I think admin gave us some highlights. He showed us a picture of the
But more than
exchange. I took a
simply
screenshot.
celebrating the
This
past,
is the
this
exchange
anniversary
right
will be
there.
about
He
attracting
told
a
us that
new
the exchange was
audience
not
for the
yet
future.
complete. That was the bad
Particularly for
news.
kids, the language
So the exchange is
at
already
first
there, but
glance
it's not
can
yet
seem
complete.
archaic. There's a
The
bit of
engine
unlocking to do.
is being worked upon for it to
It's
really
worth doing because I
actualize
think once you've done that,
the real-time location
there's
and
a
to be able
world
to
of
function at real time.
pleasure
So
and insight
this
to be
is
gained from
just
the
a
work of
view
Shakespeare.
of which admin showed
They're
us, and you
aiming
see
to
the exchange
engage this
is
younger
so
audience
unique,
on a
just like
platform where
ordinary
they spend
exchanges.
most of
But
their
this
time
exchange will be
on their
carrying
phones
GGR,
and tablets.
Farmware, and
Meet
KLUV.
three
These are the
amazing
three
people
different
with some brilliant ways to
coins
start
that we are
working
going
with
to trade on
Shakespeare.
this exchange. Admin
Play
said a
on.
lot of
The Royal
people
Shakespeare
are going
Company in
to make
particular
money by
are
just
reaching out
punching
to find
buttons
that,
on this
that
exchange.
new
And
audience for
we
Shakespeare.
are so lucky
Practice
that
makes
this morning,
perfect.
as I'm
Now
shooting
you
this
are
live
ready
right now,
to take
guys,
to the
in the
stage
Kingdom Bank
and
office, the
perform.
exchange is there. The exchange
It's
is there.
just one
So
of the
they say
devices
click
that
and
in
register. Let us click
2016
and see
aims
what
to
it looks
unlock
like. So
Shakespeare
the
for the
exchange is
smartphone
already there.
generation.
Wow, 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 wow. You see the
It's
exchange,
not
the
just a
exchange info and
technological
status, guys. You are
transformation
the
that's
first
taking
people to
place.
get information on the exchange. You are the first, the first. Tell everyone around the exchange of the kingdom, the private exchange of the kingdom community is up. Guys, let's read the instructions
British
here
hip-hop star
and wait
Akala
for
is combining the
proper things
writings
to
of the
come on,
bard
and we'll
with
start
rap.
using it and we'll start punching buttons and making money. So let's read the information. Yes, it's
The hip-hop
exclusively
Shakespeare Company
on
is using the
MOFFO
art
TV
form to
French
bridge the
that
gap
you are the
from
first
high
people to
culture
have
to
what
street
the
culture.
exchange is looking like. I'm so happy. We have been waiting for it for weeks. We have been talking about this for quite a long time, guys. Here we go. Here we have it in front of us. And here it's time to sit up and make money. Thank you, admin. Promise and you deliver. Admin of promises and always deliver. So the exchange info and status. August 25th. So the exchange. So you may now register your KLUV Farmware and GTR wallet at the following location. So you can get this, guys. I'm still waiting. I'll wait for instructions.
And then, of course, we know that a huge percentage
I'm not in the
the world's
heads,
young
man.
population
When I will
are
have
exposed to
instructions,
Shakespeare at some point
I
in
will
their
give you the
school education.
information, and I'm creating a
So by marrying
special
the two, we
website
found that
which
we
is
are
going to carry
using two
these
familiar
three
tools
different
pretty much anywhere we go in the world.
you can
That's
use
patronizing. Young
to
people
create
see
your
fruit.
wallet. They say,
It's about
please note,
demystifying
you must use the same registration email as your KCBO. In coming updates, you only need to log in directly to KCBO to access this wallet and the exchange as we integrate a single sign-on. So very soon we're going to have a single sign-on. I told you in my other reviews that admin said we're going to have access to our wallet at a single point. So we are going to have a single way to get to all our wallets. So admin said coming, they say coming soon. In coming days,
because they
the following
maintain
features
relevance
will
and they maintain a connection to people's
will be implemented
lives.
as we progress. These functions
They
are
reveal
not
something about the
yet
human condition that
available,
he
and they
does
will
better than any
roll
other
out
playwright
soon. Please
ever.
do not inquire through support
Perhaps
on
some things really
date
are
of
timeless.
deployment. We will update this page as features
But
are
certainties are
available.
likely to
Also
be few and
note
far
that your
between
exchange
for the
wallet
world
have their
in
own
2016.
internal addresses. Are you getting? Your wallet have their internal addresses. So make sure that you understand this. Now, let's go on. They say right here, deposit KLUV and Farmware coins into your wallet. Please understand that deposits may be sent internally through the KLUV exchange, firmware exchange, and GGR exchange, but cannot be sent from the wallet to your MetaMask wallet at this time. Ooh, you got the instruction. Exchange deposit funds at market value and with the following coins: firmware, KLUV, and GGR. Withdraw of KLUV firmware to your MetaMask wallet. Pay out KLUV in pay out Pay your KCB in KLUV from the KLUV exchange wallet. Exchange deposit funds at set limit with the following coins. You have firmware, that is the firmware exchange, the KLUV, and the GGR. Single sign on, and more to come. So these are the different things that we're going to have on our exchange. So these are the great information, guys. You are the one exclusively on MOFFO Money TV French. You have it on set, guys. Share this video, make everyone to know that, make the noise. The exchange is there, and Army promise and Army always delivers. So guys, it is something to be very excited about. I'm so happy and I'm so joyful. So we move from one joy to the other. So we have the instructions. As further information come up to run the exchange, I will do videos. I'm telling you, I have a new YouTube which is dedicated only to this, and the links is below this video. Go below this video and book yourself for that new channel. I will do videos only on the exchange in concerning with KLUV exchange wallet, firmware, and GGR. Everything concerning the exchange will be particularly on that new YouTube, which is GGR Firmware KLUV Media. So go below this video right now and get yourself booked for that channel and get yourself set to have all the instructions necessary to take an advantage of what is offered. As it doesn't stop there, the next thing is Ambassador Bay. Ambassador Bay, moving from global trainer, personal assistance to admin, chief member, member helper, ambassador, and he is moving to a next level. We were so proud of him when this information came out, and admin burst out this information to the whole community, and it was such a great news, guys. It was such a great news, and this news is all about what? Cameroon is on the map again. Cameroon is on the map for the third time. We are going for a goodwill for round 3. We're going for a round 3 of goodwill. And we have what? The tallest pillar of leadership within the Kringle Society, and we do round 3 of goodwill in Cameroon on October 22nd. So Ambassador Bay or Chief Justice Mbe, you will get why I'm calling him Chief Justice Mbe, is going to take us for the third round of the Goodwill campaign here come October 22nd. So this is where we are pulling around with. So what is this information carrying, and why am I calling this great, big, tall pillar of the Kringle community Chief Justice Mbe? Let's read detailedly as we come to understand what this guy is having for the community. So the army say, yeah, the members in Cameroon are very excited to be the first country to do round 3 of goodwill. The credit goes to Mbe Derek because he is the tallest pillar of leadership in the Kringle Society. Over the last 6 years, we have seen leaders come and go. And sadly, some leaders go and try to drag others into different things that never last. TBC has been a roller coaster ride with many ups and downs over its history of 6 years in development. They stood strong and took the hit when the chips were down from him to time inside our Kringle community. His leadership is dependable and he remains teachable as the TBC admin molds this leader. Soon we will be calling together a privy council. Guys, this is what is on the earth. Soon we will be calling together a privy council. And what is a privy council? I told you that many people may be asking, privy council. Yes, privy council is what? What is the meaning of privy council, and why are we talking about privy council? So I went to the internet here and do some research just to help us look at privy council. Oh, where is that my detailed research? Oh my goodness. Damn it. So guys, let's go and check. What is a privy council? A privy council. I think I was doing some research yesterday because these things at times. Okay, there we go. So you get the privy council here is what the privy council is the mechanism through which interdepartmental agreement is reached on those items of government. But this is the privy council of a private community, and the private community we are talking here is what the criminal community, and this takes us back to this. A privy council is a body that advises the head of state of a state, typically but not always in the context of monarchy government. And admin was trying to explain the structure of the criminal community, and I run back. I've been since a couple of days. I went back to our documents. We have what we call the public notice and all the documents that concern the PCA of the criminal community, where everything is defined. We have the structure of the criminal society, that is the constitution, if you may say it, it is called the public note, not the public, the article of association. Yeah, that is it. The article of association, which is right there of the criminal community, stipulate what the criminal society is all about and what the structuring is. And the privy council is one of the constituent body of these criminal society. And this is the body that is going to be put in place. And Ambassador Bay was called upon to accept the calling to be the Chief Justice of the Privy Council of the Criminal Society, which is quite different from the criminal coin. You quite remember that admin has always been telling us that the criminal society is a whole constituent society, private on its own, and worked with all bodies. And these bodies are going to be built up in order for us to do our things our own way. We have our policies, we have our governance, we have our jurisdictions, and everything is spelled out here. Many people have not read these articles. This thing is mind-blowing. Everything is workable. Admin said he's not going to change anything here, and we are going to fall in line with everything that is spelled out here. So if you're new in the community, you have not come to read all these legal documents that bind the criminal community, lawful documents, not legal, lawful documents that bind the criminal community, I invite you to go to the entering page, that is the login area, and get a good look at all these articles that will blow your mind of what the criminal community is all about. What is the criminal society, and what is TBC as a financial or medium of exchange within the criminal society. So TBC is what? A currency or a financial means of exchange within the constituent body of the criminal society. So the chief judge, which is Ambassador Bay, is the one that is going to be heading the privy council. So admin said the council of trusted leaders and Bay has accepted the position of chief justice at the head of it. We will not tolerate trolls, scams, and any other forms of misuse of our family currency. So, guys, if you are in the criminal community and you are a scammer, you are somebody that is not straight, you are somebody that you are gimmicking and making things, fooling people, those cash centers and the chief member helpers have received a whole lot from people that people have taken their money and they have not paid their accounts on time, or they have reduced the number of months, or they have gone around to take cash and instead pay their back office with grains and all whatnot. All these things are going to be handled by the jurisdiction, which will be headed by the Chief Justice. That is our own private law court, as we may call it, in the saying that everybody should understand. So our courts are coming up to judge everyone that is a troll and give you the sentence that will be decided by the council. And more on this, admin went on to tell us that we have been given the month of September as the last month to do our send button test. And if you don't do your send button test, by the month of October, you are going to go through the privy council and say why you didn't comply with the time allocated to you. And you, by then, your send button will be determined to stand on by the privy council. And if by early November you haven't done that, The only thing that you're going to see is that we're going to say bye-bye to you from the Kringle community. We are sticking to our rules and we are sticking to our jurisdiction, and we are following the laws and following all the parameters that have been set by the Kringle Society for the good functioning of the community. So if you have bad manners, if you have difficult ways to do things, guys, this is already a warning, because a constituent body is going to come up, and if you're caught liable for whatsoever, you're going to be punished according to the amendments that the Privy Council is going to put out. And Amin goes on to tell us these special leaders within the outcoming Privy Council will see to it that justice serves as a self-regulative society. Are you getting it? So justice should take place is going to serve as a self-regulatory society, meaning that we are going to auto-regulate ourselves. These leaders are going to decide that the decisions that are taken concerning the issues that will be on the table are going to seek the good functioning of the community. And we are a private body, so the law courts of the public world does not have anything to do with our self-regulatory structure that is set in place. So Amin goes on to tell us, so we must support the strength we find within this TBC community, and that is why it makes sense to do round 3 of goodwill in Cameroon. So Amin is trying to tell you that the areas, the regions of the world that are bringing more strength to the growth of the Kringle community, is naturally normal to give them a lifting hand, to give them a supporting hand for them to pull on. And that is why Cameroon is also doing so much for the growth of the community. And that is why we had that opportunity to go for the 3rd round of goodwill. And thank you, admin, for this recognition for us doing our job right here and doing it at the best of our abilities. Guys, this is what others should copy, and this is what we want the criminal community to look like. I think on Monday you said that if there was a possibility for all of us to duplicate you and duplicate your mindset as you expose the reality, because your main mission here is to change people, and change people not only for them to fit for one day, but change them to create a transgenerational wealth that will live from generation to generation. Unborn babies are to enjoy this wealth as we create it right now. I mean, this is something so cool and really love it. We only have about 3,000 holders of the KLUV coin, and this 3rd round of goodwill will mean that we have raised the total number of money for goodwill to over $110,000. Wow, what a great sum. So over $110,000 has been raised for within the first 7 months of the existence of the KLUV coin. That's amazing. 10,000 of that will be spent on food to feed the poor again in Cameroon on October 22nd, 2022. So this is how it works. And right now, we greet the Chief Justice, Ambassador Bay, who is leading the charge as the Privy Council is being constituted as we pull along. Now, guys, news is not yet finished. You may be excited, but I still have another something in the back. I still have another great information in the back. And this other great information in the back is what? KLUV shares and KLUV cares. You know, quite back for a couple of months right now, with KLUV, admin said is practically going to several months. KLUV has come in place as an agreement with the Kringle community to support the mission of the Kringle community to help feed the poor. And so far, these are the leaders and these are the different areas that we have gone for a goodwill, and these places are repeating. Ivory Coast has gone for the 2nd round, and this is it right here for the 2nd round. This was the 2nd round for goodwill for Ivory Coast. India next coming month is going, that is the 24th of September. India is going for the 2nd round, and Cameroon definitely on the 22nd of October is going also for a 3rd round. KLUV started at $1, and KLUV right now as I speak, admin explain it to us. Why KLUV right now? Let's look at the chart. This chart has amazed me for this couple of days. As I'm watching them, they are just making me to smile. Once I watch the chart of KLUV, I just say, mwah, KLUV, you are the king. You are the king, you are the king, you are the king. Guys, right now as I'm talking, KLUV is at $39.7. $39.7, of which the higher height of these days is almost at $41.8. So KLUV is on its way to $50 by next week, according to the sayings of the admin of TBC. And he say it. Let's go and read that article, guys. I cannot just say these things as if they are so simple and they're so just plain like that. No, 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 no. We are so grateful on going this. So this is the article right here that admin explain why the price of KLUV is going crazy. I think in my last review, I read this, but I was caught up by internet and electricity. I didn't finish it for the English review. I was sorry, guys. Let's try to do it today. So this article says that why is the price of KLUV going up so fast? You can see the good graph of KLUV right here. So let's read this article element by element to get it. Above is a beautiful chart. This is what a chart looks like right before it makes a new all-time high. In fact, I would not be surprised if we hit the price of $50 a week from today. Wow, guys, have you heard this? $50. That is one KLUV, $50. This is fantabulous. Now, why is the price of KLUV going up so fast? It's simple. It's all about supply and demand. Two things create a demand for the KLUV coin. One, our members have to pay their program fee in KLUV. Two, the only way to take advantage of the get 4 TBC pay 1 green coin purchase is that members have to pay for GGR coins in KLUV. We currently have about 19,000 active members. They are putting plenty of positive buying pressure on KLUV price. So we have two main reasons: people that are paying their program fee, and the people that are benefiting from the promotion of one GGR is equal to 4 TBC, which indirectly in the match equal to 4 KLUV. So those are the people that are pushing the price. As you go to the BSC pancake swap, you can see this snapshot of the KLUV area in the pancake swap and see that from inception, KLUV total number of coins was there, the holders right now at this particular time. And let's read the information here. You know, numbers without interpretation make them useless. So let's get what admin said about these numbers. Over the last 8 weeks, I have been soaking up the supply of KLUV coins. Soaking is like the term in cryptocurrency we say burn. So admin has been soaking a lot of the coins. When members pay, the coins end up in my KLUV wallet. At this moment, I have 19,009 KLUV coins in that wallet. There are only about 5,000 KLUV coins circulating right now. The rest of the supply of KLUV is just sitting there until we have enough members to justify adding KLUV coins to the supply. I've already soaked up 19,009 out of the 35,000 coins, while still paying out Binance bounty every 15 minutes and also keeping up on paying the weekly bills to keep the operation running smoothly. Wow, this is very interesting. Not only he is bringing out the coins and soaking them, that is burning, like the language of meme coins that we say that this quantity have been burned, but he is still paying the bounties and he is still paying the bills without any trouble. And you can look here, these are the statistics of the different figures that has to do with what admin is doing right now. Now let's look at the interpretation that he gives to these figures that can help us to understand what is going on with this. Admin says the 42,309 KLUV coins are available for the gold in Dubai. So we look at this: 42,309 available for the coins in Dubai, and that amount should not go down according to our private agreement. So those coins are not circulating. 3,178 is currently being held by PancakeSwap. So This is what PancakeSwap is holding right now, 3,179 for the liquidity purpose and the purchase of KLUV at that level. So right now, only 12,730 KLUV coins are available to be used and circulate. I can soak up about 2,000 coins a week right now. But when the price goes to $50 per coin, I will only be able to soak up about 1,000 coins per week. At this rate, I should be able to soak up most of the supply by the end of October. And I predict the price of each KLUV coin will be $100 by that time. The first match is coming up in January 2023. So I know the price this is really awesome. Guys, we were expecting a price of $100, but Amin is telling us, I know the price will be over $100 per coin long before then. This will make everybody happy. Oh, this is mind blowing. This is awesome. So this is what Amin is trying to tell us apart from these figures. So we are expecting next week KLUV at 50, and by the end of October, somewhere around October, KLUV should be verging towards $100 when admin will be removing 1,000 a week. He is about to remove up to or soak up to 2,000 a week right now, but by then he will be able to soak up more than that. Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. Much better now. I can understand what you are saying. Wow. Ah. Okay. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm so happy of this news. I was having a video playing in the background. I didn't get it. Oh, damn it. That video was playing from which angle? I didn't even get the sound. So that is it. I'm so overwhelmed this morning with the information in the background. So everyone in the Kringle community, guys, share this video out like crazy. Go to everyone that you can reach and let them know the great news that is showering in the Kringle community right now. And the exchange is out. We are so happy. We are already making everything ready to move on with the exchange and all other things that are on the pipeline to come. We are so happy. So thank you for everybody that was here live. And guys, share this video, like it, and permit everyone to have a hand on it. And as next week, we are expecting KLUV to go to $50. We are to the moon, and everyone to be very happy. Me personally, guys, I'm very excited. Admin has promised, and he has done it. Guys, let's remain serene and do the needful. Let's build the core team like crazy. Let's go out there, tell the good news to everyone. Let's just be excited about it and intoxicating or contaminating, that is the right word, contaminating everyone around us with this great news. So guys, this is where I will leave you. I will go to the French language and also review this great news to them. So stay tuned to my channel, keep watching, share, and make it a great time as we pull along with abundance with the Kringle community. Greetings to you, Chief Just Ambassador Bay, and see you as we pull along. Bye-bye for now, and see you in another edition. Thanks.